3 places times 2, 2 degrees of frost, and 1 to 2 places are among the prizes on this week's 3 to 1. And here's your host, Ted Rogers.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And hello. Thank you. Thank you for that splendid welcome. Good evening, everybody. Welcome once again to the big one, 3 to 1 you're on, with our theme for you this week, just one word, oasis. When I think of that word oasis, it conjures up in my mind deserts, Arabs, rich oil sheikhs with 200 wives. Wouldn't fancy that one, fellas, would you? You know why? 200 mother-in-laws. Tell you how many of them are up here. You know the garage just across the road here at the studios? They've just opened their first camel wash. Yeah. Think I'm joking? I'm driving around Hyde Park Corner in London the other day, and one went by me on a camel. I couldn't believe it. A camel. I whammed my window down. I said, who do you think you are? He said, Lawrence of Belgravia. Yes, Oasis is our theme, and it's time once again for all of you to come along and meet our little rebel rubbish receptacle, my mate Dusty Bin. Here he is. Come on, Dusty. Oh, yes. And as always, dressed up to go along with our theme of Oasis as a snake charmer. Look at that. Very good, Dusty. Very, very good indeed. I know how he feels. You felt the same as that, haven't you? Looks more like E.T., doesn't it? No, but of course you can't be fooled by this guy, because there are 2 snakes here. Not just the cobra in the basket, but Dusty. He's a bluff adder. Remember, he represents our booby prize, of course. If our contestants win him, all they take home is 1 brand new dustbin. That's all they get. So we start, as always, with the 3 to 1 quiz. Each couple gets a chance to go home with £1,000 each. Let's say hello to the first couple playing the quiz. Here they are. Oh, yes. And Caroline, we're all pretty tall this week. And a lovely dress, as always.
Thank you very much.
You had a nice week this week?
Very nice week.
Good. And
very good week.
Who are couple number 1?
We have Bob and Alison Littley Wilson from Melton Mowbray, Leicestershire.
Thank you very much. Littley Wilson. I would have said Biggie Wilson, wouldn't you? From Melton Mowbray. Oh, great. That's a sort of an uncommon name, isn't it? I mean, where did that come from?
Well, Alison's is Littley and mine's Wilson.
Oh, so you just put the 2 together?
That's right, when we got married, yes.
And you're a quantity surveyor then, Bob, yes?
That's right.
Is that commercial or domestic buildings?
Domestic house building.
And you 2 met when you both worked in the same pet food factory?
That's right.
Is that right? Yeah.
That's right, yes.
Oh, I bet Bob didn't propose on one knee, did he? He just lifted 1 leg. What did your job entail there then, Bob? What did you do at the pet food factory?
I was a scheduling coordinator, sort of moving all the raw materials into the factory.
Raw materials, I think we'll leave it there.
Yes, I will.
Let's have your questions, shall we? 3 envelopes there. Which one of those are you going to choose?
Number 1.
You have number 1? OK, fine. Now, you know, you play for £10 for each correct answer. 2 ways we stop it. If you make a mistake or run out of time, we do have to accept the first answer you give, OK? So please be careful with guesses. And if you don't know an answer, just say, don't know, pass. I'll go on to your partner with the next question. Good luck. Your question is about well-known sportsmen and women and their first names. We will give you the surname of a well-known person. We want you to give the first name by which they are best known. So sports people and their first name. Now, Ballesteros the golfer has the first name Severiano. We'll start you with that one. Ballesteros the golfer is...
Severiano.
Piggott the jockey.
Leicester.
Keegan the footballer.
Kevin.
Knott the cricketer.
Pass.
Torville the skater.
Jane.
Reardon the snooker player.
Ray.
Becker the tennis player.
Boris.
Sanderson the javelin thrower.
Pass.
Piquet the racing driver. Piquet. And Sly the runner. Sly the runner.
John.
No, different sex. Wendy Sly. Yes, a great athletic lady she is. Piquet, the racing driver, of course, Nelson Piquet. Sanderson, the javelin thrower, you know, don't you? Yes, Tessa Sanderson, of course, who lives only up the road. Knott, the cricketer, of course, the great Alan Knott. What have you got there? 6 right gives you £60 with a very nice start. Off you go with Caroline, folks. See you in round 2 as we say hello to couple number 2. Hi, Linda. Okay. Also in blue, different, but blue again. It is nice, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And your week's been good as well, is it?
Smashing,
Good
thank
stuff.
you.
Who's couple number 2?
All right, we have Alan and Susan Kennedy from Brecon in East Scotland.
Brecon. Ah, that's
Brecon.
Brecon City, is it?
Exactly right.
Yeah, lovely. And you both teach languages, yes?
Yes.
And Alan, where do you teach?
I teach in Carnoustie High School.
Carnoustie.
Yeah, it's about 25 miles from Brecon.
That's not Carnoustie, is it Carnoustie?
Yes.
Like the Carnoustie Golf Club?
The very same.
Oh, lovely. And where do you teach then, Sue?
In Brecon High School.
I see.
itself.
And you teach French and German?
That's correct.
I
Yeah.
can speak a little French, bidet and duvet. I know that's not much, but I can show people around the bedroom and bathroom. Anyway, it's nice that the pair of you are both here. We'll have your questions. There we are. Number one or number... No, sorry, 3 or 2. You want number 2. And the same procedure, of course. Answer alternately. Ladies first. Say, if you don't know an answer, say, don't know, pass. Go into your partner with the next question. Question is about well-known sportsmen and women and their first names. We will give you the surname of a well-known person. We want you to give the first name by which they are usually known, best known. Sports people and their first names. Miss Potter. Miss Potter, the cricketer, has the first name Sarah. We'll start you with that one. Potter, the cricketer, and...
Sarah.
Dalglish, the footballer.
Kenny.
Jacqueline, the golfer.
Tony.
Bud, the runner.
Zola.
Carson, the jockey.
Willie.
Mandlikova, the tennis player.
Anna.
Whitbread, the javelin thrower.
Pass.
Thorburn, the snooker player.
Cliff.
Bristow, the darts player.
Eric.
Bristow. And Adams, the judo champion.
Brian.
No, it's Neil.
Brian
Neil,
Jacks.
yes, Brian Jacks you were thinking of, and he's a great mate of mine, Brian Jacks. Lovely fella. Neil Adams, the judo champ, of course. Whitbread, the javelin thrower. Who was that? Fatima Whitbread, of course, but you've done pretty good. 8 there gives you £80 and a very nice start. Off with Linda, folks. See you in round 2 as we greet couple number 3. How do you do? OK, Caroline, who's couple number 3?
We have Malcolm and Julie Godsell from Manchester.
From Manchester, Stretford, I believe, Malcolm, yes?
Yes.
And I see you're bank clerks, yes?
Yes.
Yeah? And you work the same branch, do you, or not?
No. Same bank, but
but
different
different
branches.
branches.
Oh, no, I couldn't stand that all day as well as all night, no.
You mean he's better at the bank?
Pardon?
Better at home.
I love this. You actually met on a bank course, the two of you, didn't you? And it says here that you only really said hello because Malcolm fancied you, but he thought of an idea sort of to get round that.
He
What
just
was it?
completely ignored me. He didn't say anything. He just pretended I wasn't there and ignored me for a full fortnight. And then out of the blue, phone call. So.
And you accepted straight away?
Yeah. Yeah.
You weren't as hard up as you thought, were you? I say, let's have your questions from Caroline. Thanks, Caroline. Last envelope, of course, means that's the one for you, but you do get the free choice in the next round. Be careful with guesses. Again, your question is about well-known sportsmen and women and their first names. We will give you the surname of a well-known person, and we want you to give the first name by which they are best known. So sports people and their first names. Hazelwood, the water skier, has the first name Mike. We'll start you with that one. Hazelwood, the water skier, and...
Mike.
Thompson, the decathlete.
Daly.
Lauder, the racing driver.
Nicky.
Higgins, the snooker player.
Alex.
Slaney, Decker Slaney, the runner.
Pass.
Lyle, the golfer.
Pass.
Dury, the tennis player.
Joe.
Gatting, the cricketer.
Mike.
Whiteside, the footballer.
Norman.
And Capes, the shot putter.
Jeff.
Jeff Capes, of course, the great Jeff Capes. Lyle, the golfer, was Sandy Lyle, of course, our open champ. And Decker Slaney, Mary Decker Slaney, of course, yes, the great athlete she is. You've done well, though. 8 gives you £80 and a very good start. Lovely. So, at the end of the first round of the quiz, couple number 1, Bob and Alison, they've got £60, but joint leaders at the moment, couple number 2 and 3, that's Alan, Susan, Malcolm and Julie. They are both on £80 apiece. Good. That's nice. OK, the second round questions, and as it is the second round, you do get the free choice this time, Julie.
Oui.
All right, OK, so you go for number 3, and you are going for £80 for each correct answer. Here we are again. The question here is about international car registration letters and the countries they stand for. We will give you the letters that appear on cars from foreign countries, and we want you to say which country they come from. So international registration letters and their countries of origin. Where are we? GR. GR appears on cars from Greece. We'll start you with that one. GR and...
Greece.
Right. B.
Belgium.
SF.
Pass.
AUS.
Austria.
Oh, no. It was so close, it was Australia. What a shame, Mal. A good guess, though. Thank you for having the nerve to take a try there. SF was Finland, but you have 2 there, so at the end of that, you got £160. Well done for having a go. Well done. Off you go with Caroline, as we welcome back couple number 2. Alan and Susan, there we are. 2 or 1, this time you go for 2, and you are going for £80 for each correct answer. And again, the question is the same. about international car registration letters and the country they stand for. We will give you the letters that appear on cars from foreign countries, and we want you to say which country they are from. International car registration letters and their countries of origin. CY appears on cars from Cyprus. We'll start you with that one. CY and
Cyprus.
I.
Pass.
CH.
Switzerland.
CDN.
Pass.
D.
Pass.
MC.
Pass.
N.
Pass.
A.
Austria.
PL.
Pass.
And SU.
Sudan.
No, I'd have guessed something like that. Would you believe it was as simple as Soviet Union?
Oh.
SU was Soviet Union, PL was Poland, N, Norway, MC, Monaco.
Yeah.
And D was, do you know D? It's Germany, right, Deutschland. CDN was Canada, and I, Italy. I was Italy. What have you got at the end of that? £240. 240 you have. Off you go with Linda. Maybe we'll see you in the next round as we welcome back couple number one. Oh, yes. Okay, Bob and Alison. Thank you, Caroline. Again, the last envelope means that's the one for you. And you're going for £60 for each correct answer. The question is about international car registration letters and the countries they stand for. We will give you the letters that appear on cars from foreign countries, and we want you to say which country they are from. International car registration letters and their countries of origin. CS appears on cars from Czechoslovakia. We'll start you with that one. CS and
Czechoslovakia.
F.
France.
DK.
Denmark.
IRL.
Pass.
NL.
Netherlands.
S.
Pass.
V.
Pass.
H.
Pass.
And M.
Pass.
And ZA.
South Africa.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Good. Did you know that, or did you take a chance? Doesn't matter. You got it. It was South Africa. M was Malta. H was Hungary. V was Vatican. Not many there, isn't it? Just the Pope-mobile. And, thanks, Deb. S was Sweden. IRL was Ireland. But what have you got? £300 you got at the end of that. Good for you. So, at the end of this week's quiz, we have couple number 3, Malcolm and Julie, on £160. Couple number 2, Alan and Susan, on £240. But the winners of our quiz this week are couple number 1, Bob and Alison, on £300. Well done. Lovely. So we have to say goodbye to couple number 3. That's Malcolm and Julie. Hey, Malcolm, it was very courageous of you to take the chance like that. Most people would say, don't know, pass. You know, people get a bit upset saying, oh, they think I'm not too clever. But you were very, very courageous to take the chance. A shame you weren't right. But never mind. What have they got there?
£160.
£160. Not bad, folks, is it? Malcolm, thank you very much indeed. Yeah. Julie, take care.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Stay with us. And you stay with us too. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you on 3, 2, 1.